Video killed the media star. Video killed the media star. So, as YouTube, as the imperialist, and all you want to be imperialist, the counterculturists become culturists. They've postured and groomed through money the so-called counterculture community. If you're contemporized and popularized right now, they've just leaned you. They just nuance you through an AdSense, through subscriber base, through money. The true counterculturists are so marginalized. So, but what we've been able to do, the Fukushima water fallacy, I've been able to do is I've really got a really good underground network going on. I've got a really good underground network going with South Korea. I've really developed it. I have a couple connections at the university. I have some connections through. So, really, we've become even through YouTube, even through Twitter, even through Facebook, as much as policed. Actually, the policing, there's always, it's like the old philosophy, more comes from losing than ever comes from winning. You win all the time, what's it going to create? You're a capitalistic fucking rope. It will get you. It will fucking hang you. And so the imperialist movement, I go back to Mark Twain, and then we'll talk about the water fallacy, the fucking they're shoving down your throat. It is such. So the South China media, there's a report out today, they're lies. They even show someone shaving their head. My little grandson, I think, is going to shave his head today for his little sister. She's fighting leukemia. So, and he's got hair. So you going to do it? Yeah, I don't have much. Chemo took care of mine, what was left of it. So we developed an underground network. A lot of it's via New York, San Diego. Oh, yeah. The report comes out and says exactly what Kevin Blanch has been saying for the last 3 months on this banned fish that have tested positive for cesium 137. They're reporting 236 becquerels. That's their readings on stuff that Japan has banned coming in because they know. Now, when John Kerry goes to China and the climate change on Earth Day, one day Earth Day, 363 days a year, kill the Earth Day. They're reporting the cesium levels, and they're talking about Japan's incredible lies, which is the United States. The United States, somebody says, well, Israel's the 51st state. Oh, you wish. They're the original District of Columbia. It's unbelievable. So, let's talk about what they've done to you. You think you're asset class because of your house. Oh, I've got a bunch of equity in my house. What a fucking fallacy that is. Oh, my house is worth $1 million. My buddy called me from Idaho. Yeah, I think I'm going to sell out. He's just rolled on debt his whole fucking life. And now there's a whole bunch of equity up there in Boise. And I'm like, so what if you sell? Where are you going to go? Well, I'll go somewhere where it's cheap. You show me where that is. The rich get richer, the peasants. So the peasants around the world need to unite. I'm like, what are you going to do? Well, I'm going to go somewhere. You're going to completely abandon everything you have because they have no sense of community. So they're just going to go fake it somewhere. Okay, good luck to you with that. I mean, it's the capitalistic rope. It's a fucking fallacy, It happened to Kobe Bryant. I mean, what a metaphor his tragic death is. He was a counterculturist, stood up to the machine, and then that's what happens. It's a trap. It's a suicide rap. So the peasants around the world need to unite. The peasants in China, the peasants in their board game wants to tell you, oh, China versus the United States versus Russia. Fuck, Putin's a fucking creep from hell. You know what's going on there over the peasants in the Ukraine, the nuclear peasants. We need to unite, and we've done that underground. So Kevin Blanch has really become the incredible tip of the spear in the underground media. And Believe it or not, it's hiding in plain sight. It's right here because it's tactical. They're shadow banning, whatever. There's a byproduct that's actually helped me in a way. I don't have to police my site with fucking ignorant morons fucking all day, every day, just a few. I mean, people come, I mean, there for a while, fuck. I spent 3-4 hours a fucking day, more than that, 5 hours a day policing fucking the totally fucking, the ambitious ignorant, like the ones that went into the fucking Capitol, the Trump's useful idiots. They're all going to prison. They skip first, second, third, fourth, fifth fucking grade. Then they find some fucking information out on the internet and they're like, and they're all ambitious. Fucking ignorant ambition. Fucking, whoa, danger. A little bit of fucking knowledge is fucking more dangerous than no knowledge. So, and that's what happens. So, we've developed this underground fucking media on the Fukushima fallacy, the Fukushima water fucking, I mean, and the imperialists. So let's talk Mark Twain. So Mark Twain in his life, you know, Mark the Twain, that's how he got his name. You know, his brother was killed. He's at the Comstock. He's an investigative journalist on the corruption at the Comstock. He's corruption on the silver fucking in San Francisco. He's an investigative journalist, and he's fucking a genius. He's, well, you're talking one of the great minds in world history. They know. Oligarchs come to him, that term, we'll give you lead or we'll give you silver. Well, you have 30, that's Mark Twain come out. He knew that. They offered him the silver. They created this. They made him one of theirs. Like they did Aaron Swartz. They did the same thing with Aaron Swartz. Oh, you can, educate yourself, fuck the establishment. Then they give him the MIT Media Endowment, and then, he was young, and he fucking got sucked in, and they killed him. That's what they do. So Mark Twain falls for it. His big houses, his Christmas parties, his fucking, his oligarchy, his genius. They create the publishing houses are more corrupt than they've ever been. Ask Aaron. Fuck, Malcolm Gladwell's one of the fucking biggest fucking global fucking so-called elite fucking. I mean, it's on the Queen's 95th fucking birthday. Prince fucking nude descending down staircase, dead purple fucking nude found in fucking elevator. Oh, I still say, he was a Jehovah's Witness. He was sick in his lower right mesentery. Remember that doctor flew in who had no license to practice medicine in Minnesota? But we don't talk about that. Where's his catalog? I like how they tagged the fucking chemtrail thing on my video last night because of the skies. And I never mentioned a chemtrail. I never mentioned contrail. I never mentioned even sky. I mean, this is how they play. But there's a byproduct. For every action, there's a reaction. Fuck. We became so tactical. It's like the John Holden interview. How do you think she, and she's of Asian descent. The whole lie. So Mark Twain got sucked in. So it ties back here to Ogden Bernard DeVoto, the great conservationist, on Earth Day. He, at the end of his life, he was living in Chelsea on 10th Street, 10th Avenue. I used to live right there by where I used to live. I used to live on 10th in Chelsea. Remember that crazy windstorm fucking, that was before Fukushima, wasn't it? Yeah. Well, he was onto it. He'd become disillusioned. He knew how they played him his whole life. Bohemian Grove, all of it. He knew he was pissed. And, of course, Harper, his publicist, who DeVoto from Ogden, Utah, became the fucking publicist of Harper across the line, Missouri. They cut it. He just wrote these fucking rants. He would just go off on Carnegie, on Teddy Roosevelt, on everybody in power, a fucking imperialist. He called himself an anti-imperialist the last block of his life. After his wife protected him, well, didn't protect him. She, blocked a lot of the stuff. She died, and then he went crazy. I mean, good crazy. He went after the stuff. He knew he'd been had his whole. You're talking one of the great geniuses. It's kind of like Shakespeare. Who was really Shakespeare? Those lines that Shakespeare, that fucking short wit. Thousands of cliches we use to this day. Same with Mark Twain. Same with Lennon, not John. We use cliches. Give them the rope. Useful idiots. I mean, these guys. So he wrote. DeVoto writes 44. They make a deal with Mark Twain. 30 years after your death, we'll publish your work. It's kind of like the deal they made on the Warren Commission. Walter Mondale has died, by the way. He was Jimmy Carter's still alive. Carter Smarter said that he's the greatest vice president in American history. He was a fantastic man. Really a great fucking guy. You know, everything that's going on in Minnesota, that gets his death gets pushed under the rug. Isn't it a perfect metaphor for his life? You know, people don't even realize his legacy. You know, Paul Wellstone, who died in the plane the same time as Senator Hines, Frank Church, the capitalistic rope, that's how they play. Prince fucking dead, Michael Jackson fucking dead, the counterculturists who stand up to the machine. They were both they stood up to the fucking Sony records. They stood up to the fucking capitalistic fucking rope. And so, isn't it an irony how they all fucking die like that? It's incredible, actually. So he writes 44, which is Pete published, and he says, who would dare punctuate Mark Twain, the great fucking writer's work? I had to put a fucking comma somewhere. I use the double semicolon, and that's my experimentation with, the poetry, Kavanaugh. I mean, that's the beauty of this genre. Video killed the media star. Video killed the media star. It's out there. That's how I started. That's the first riff that I used. Out in the street, those rap boys, that's where we meet. Fucking, they'll be calling you a radical. So it creates recall. So they wait 30 years to publish, and then nobody reads it. Nobody gives a fuck. The frogs have been so fucking boiled. They know that. They know the fucking 21-year fucking cycle. Fucking Bush steals election. 21-year cycle. I mean, it's incredible, actually. The bot years, I call it. Bush dumb, Obama dumber, Trump dumbest, and the fucking sheep in their imperialist. The Ayn Rand Greenspan falsely stimulus centers. What has it created? What has it created in this country? Oh, everybody thinks they're wealthy. And you have millionaire, billionaire, fucking socialist fucking telling you about social inequality. NBA players. Oh, shut the fuck up. Play basketball and shut the fuck up. You fuckers are clueless in your fucking imperialistic fucking palaces in your own people. It's like Oprah, I'm going to go to Africa and adopt fucking me an African child when they tiptoe over the dead bodies out of their Chicago apartment. Same with Barry Antoinette Obama. Fucking same with Donald fucking, I'm a mobster fucking, they're the same creepy imperialistic fuckers. So he became that radical imperialist. It was too late. I've been the fucking anti-imperialist my whole life. I never quit. I use whatever genre I can of the fucking day. The water fallacy. So I have a bunch of allies in South Korea, and we've been networking big time. And they're the ones that told me that John Kerry's, that's not what was reported, what was asked to John Kerry by South Korea officials. South Korea officials asked John Kerry, why are you covering up Fukushima? Why are you guys lying at Fukushima? The meeting with Caroline Kennedy, with the PM of Japan at John Kennedy's tomb, I'm getting leaks of what really happened out there, and she's going off on him, the imperialist. He's going to lose. Will like fucking Biden play ball and call a special election like Trump did? To keep this fucking imperialist fucking in. I mean, there's nobody imperialist like the royal families. The Japanese royal family, anti-neo, Yoko Dada. I mean, think about the dynamic between Yoko Ono and John Lennon. He was the great leveler, the great peace, the great anti-imperialist. John Lennon called himself an anti-imperialist. Fucking said, fuck the queens, fuck the monarchies, fuck everything. Sir Paul, let it be. You can count me out. Think about that dichotomy. Look at her dad is. Ooh. Linda Epstein. Linda Eastman they changed their last names. They're imperialist. This is an anti-imperial. So the peasants in Israel, the peasants in China, the peasants in South Korea, the peasants in the United States, the peasants around the world need to unite. Everybody wants to, that's how they socialize. The black peasants, the white peasants, the manufactured race war, the fucking AstroTurf oath keepers, prison rats, fucking manufactured fucking, anytime you see a movement, Black Lives Matter, completely AstroTurf. Fucking what purity, the million mass march. Anytime you see it contemporized through corporate media, the rich get richer, the poor get poorer. Fucking, we've created a homeless situation. We've created a fucking death structure. You have indentured slaves that are working 3 fucking jobs that can't pay rent that call themselves free market capitalists. You have fucking billionaire socialists, fucking NBA fucking players running down the field with hair extensions from shaved head fucking Chinese fucking Indian prisoners. Fucking your slave mate. This was made in the USA. You know. How about the military? All you peasants inside there that they nuked on the USS Ray. Somebody says, oh, they have small little reactors on fucking subs. Yeah, and they're toxic. But fuck, none of this compares to the Fukushima disaster. So the radioisotope that's been found in fucking Japan in Tokyo fucking is new. It's plutonium. That's all my work is that. I mean, you're talking probably the most important activist in history. I'm not a fucking YouTube vlogger and blogger, and this proves it. You know, my view count down to 100, whatever. I mean, I can take these and I can go click them to my underground people. I've really become the tip of the spear of the really underground media. And it's a video. There still is a platform there. Even though they've got me kettled so far, there's a byproduct. It's actually been, it helps us in so many ways because, I think it was Margaret Mead who said it. It's a great line. The masses, the contemporary movements, Black Lives Matters, Oath Keepers, Proud Boys, have never changed anything. You think they changed this? They didn't change it. Video killed the media star. Oh yeah, that video she shot. Oh, yeah. If there had been a video of Danielle Willard getting her face blown off, the people would revolt. If they showed the school shootings when these children's heads blown off, the people would revolt. The video. Where are you going to put it? Because they've got it kettled now. But we have just enough still because it's taken away the masses. The only serious concerned citizen activists, individuals, teeny small groups or individuals change the world. In fact, they're the only ones that have ever changed the world. By the way, they never get any credit. You know, I always go back to Jackson Pollock. You know, he struggled. He was WPA. He fought. And finally, Mrs. Parsons puts his, paintings in her window for how long? Never sold a painting. You know, she felt sorry for him at Washington Square. Because the middle class started to get some power and they wanted to be in vogue. He finally gets invited to the club. They're at Anderson Vanderbilt fucking Cooper's grandfather's party in his big house. He kicked over their fucking table. He walked over can you imagine? This is true. And all the oligarchs and everything, Anderson Vanderbilt, Creepy Cooper, you think CNN and Fox News are not oligarchy media? Until you call an airstrike in on Tucker Carlson, what a racist punk. The insanity of Sean Hannity. Until you make it illegal for a foreign entity, these board of directors are fucking imperialists. They're imperialists. That's who, look up the board of directors. Operation Foxconn News, one by Jetstream, two by cable TV. Pollock goes over and pisses right there in his fireplace. Kicks over their table and says, fuck you, and walks out. And it was the bomb, he said, that changed him to the dripper. He never invented dripping. Remember the can? And he got exiled by Peggy Guggenheim to Utah. I don't finish that story when I'm talking about out there, my story on John Stockton. I coached 3-on-3 basketball. We played his sons, his kids, and they all sucked. They're all playing in Europe. They suck just because of his name. They're no good. It's all bloodlines. It's the Kobe generation are all dying young. I see that Scottie Pippen's son has died tragically. But we played them. We beat them. Just some grassroots kids who never got any fame, whatever. We beat them good. They went over, this is John Stockton, and wanted to, get autographs, say hi, maybe a picture. He was a fucking prick to him. He's a punk. He's a fucking punk. Great player? Whoop-de-fucking-do, asshole. I remember, and here's Karl Malone, the other opposite. I remember running to Karl Malone, he'd come right up to you and visit you. Yeah, you're going, yeah, fuck. Don't throw the baby out with the bathwater. Michael Jordan was a dick. Is he now? No, I don't think so. Intense, white place? Yeah, I think he's probably it sounds like to me he's a pretty fucking logical, friendly fucking dude now. course, Bill Russell always was a great guy, the real GOAT. So Kareem's a great guy, but he has leukemia. He won't make a statement on Fukushima. He won't protect the fucking people that live. You know, the people that all go along with this winning team won't come out against Fukushima, the greatest ecological catastrophe in human history that is poisoning our fish. This fucking study that's coming out of China. You know, I'm the first one that reported again. 500 fucking becquerels of cesium 137 per kilogram in fucking fish caught this year, caught this spring. Now they're reporting this out of the South China media, you know. It leaks, it trickles out there, but you have to seek it out. It's like a great old PhD. I remember when I was doing my postgraduate work at the university before the University of Nuclearism blackballed me when we were the great, you know, finance economics, and I was the anti-imperialist fucking, and I was going off on the Ayn Rand Greenspan Fed. You know, these bailouts then, you know. You'd have to dig through a research library, you know. You dig and hope somebody puts something in for the goodness of their heart. Because they never got no publicity. They never got no love. They never got anything. You know, the media, PhDs are captured. So you know in academia. This happened in the 90s. They passed laws, and so you have to turn over your PhD to the oligarchs. That's what fucking Aaron Swartz was up to. He clipped the brick, ready sure the fuck don't get it, on the campus of MIT. Look what they did to him. All Fukushima. There's no coincidence that it'd be when he came to the United States, and it was our group that tracked him down, and he went over to MIT Media Lab. You know, saga, he'll lose. Biden's not going to call a snap election. And by the way, Biden's not going to save a thing. You know, it's all in nuance. It's in nuance underground. It takes the FBI. It takes, like inside police forces. You need somebody who says, fuck this corrupt fucking police union and fight back inside. You need inside the CIA. You need inside the NSA people to break fucking ranks. And that's how this will fucking, it's in nuance. The oligarchs, they know they can't fucking come right out. They'll Prince them. They know they can't. They'll fucking Michael Jackson them. They know that. You know, they'll fucking Paul Wellstone. They'll, you know, Senator Hines them. They know. All these fucking stand up to the machine end up fucking dead. You know, they're slick willies. You know, they just wind up useful idiots to do their dirty work for them. Fucking, how do you think they got rid of Martin Luther King? How do you think they got rid of Bobby fucking Kennedy? How do you think they did it? They just wind up their fucking useful idiots. Oh, they almost got me with some useful idiots. I mean, I had gun in my face twice by idiots, you know, who just wound up by fucking the slander machine. They paid these fucking trolls, whatever. But, so the tip of the spear, you know, the fallacy, the water fallacy, fuck. You've got fucking nuclear meltdowns pouring into the Pacific Ocean for 3,696 fucking days. Well, you can go with your capitalistic fucking rope all you fucking want. You get baited in. Go ahead. Go ahead. We've developed an underground fucking media, and it's powerful. And, you know, we'll keep finding a way. Every time they fucking jab, we counter. I mean, I was a fucking great athlete when I was young. I was small, but I was so strong. You know, and you're boxing or you're wrestling or you're playing a sport, and you let those fucking, you know, got about that much knowledge, and you let them go. You know, Muhammad Ali turned it rope-a-dope. That's what I've been doing. Are you playing checkers or chess, Barack Obama? He was playing Monopoly the whole time. That's one of the greatest con men who ever walked. Fucking only one. I mean, talk Trump. Oh, what a con man. Fuck did he con. It was all his Trump brand and his useful idiots, and people fell for it, not me. And now the oligarchs inside, but this is the great equalizer. And I knew it, and I know it still is, because it kills oligarchs too. They went too far. The oligarchs gone too far. And the sad thing is, until you get some oligarchs like Peggy Guggenheim to break it, she broke ranks. Says, fuck you, daddy. Fuck you. All my money, I'm funding fucking people like Kevin Blanch. And, oh, did they change the world for a while? Don't put me down as arrogant. No, changes are permanent. You know, so in the spirit of the great fucking artist activist John Lennon, in the spirit of the great artist activist Picasso, in the spirit of the great activist artist Jack the Dripper, to Kevin Blanch. Whoa! Gotta hit you right in the face. You never invented flipping. I did. He was on right there at Mark Twain Avenue, and he was You know, Arnold Blanch. Yeah, yeah. Thomas Hart Benton. He would go to his art school. He'd be painting and drawing just like Thomas Hart Benton. He freaked out. He says, in the age of the fucking nuclear bomb, after the bomb, Warhol was born on 8. Yeah. I mean, they broke ranks. He couldn't do it anymore. He snapped. He just walked down the fucking street and went to Roscoe's fucking. He was dripping, teaching people to drip. And he went, poof. How do you get in? You know, I've had this argument with Ackerman and all these fuckers who took the money, who oligarchs, you know, they call themselves free radicals, come to me in this philosophy. You're never going to get into the art establishment by kissing their fucking ass. You know, look who the art establishment is at the moment. Look who it is. Yeah, Debs. Uncle Jeffrey used to go read bedtime stories to the kid. His wife, Jeffrey Epstein's old girlfriend, yeah, he's under investigation at episode. Zorro Ranch was there. Yep. Leon Black, oh yeah. These fucking, the art establishment, tell that Diego Rivera when they tore out his fucking, he was a lazy fresco artist. I'm a real fresco artist. I'm not lazy. I'm the opposite. I do all my own work. You know. Look who the board of directors at the moment. I used to argue with Ackerman and all these fuckers. The only way you're going to get in is you're going to kick the fucking doors in. You got to go right at them fucking, you know. Walter Payton used to say, of course, look what they did to him. The only way you beat great fucking defenses, this is Vince Lombardi's words. Right at them! You gotta piss in their fucking fireplace and kick their fucking tail. You can go along, oh, I'm on the winning. What be due on your money? Anybody that's been in a museum over the last 30, 40 years, what a disgrace. It's pathetic. You ain't nobody. You're fucking much as your art's 0.0. Nude descending down staircase, dead purple fucking nude found in fucking elevator. Marcel Duchamp fucking. Andy Warhol, his bastard child. Fuck, Warhol was a genius. Look what they did to him. They almost did it to me. Last words before I went into my emergency gallbladder surgery, just like, don't you Andy Warhol me. You know, who's got his catalog? That's how they fucking play. But, you know, great artists. Tell that to Michelangelo. 40 years. Fuck, he wasn't famous for 200-300 years after his death. Fuck, look what they did to him. Fucking the greatest artist of all time. The greatest activist artist in the fucking human history. Michelangelo. My favorite line. Michelangelo, why are you... You're not that great of a painter. And he didn't lay on his back. He stood and painted then. And the panty painters, his own friends, they hired to paint over him. They wanted him dead. They tried to kill him. He had to hide in the bunker under the fucking church for fucking years. He did the second Leah by candlelight, kicked it over. There is no perfect, he said. It's all nines. There are no tens. I was wrong when I was young. Just like Mark Twain. It took him a long. I figured that out very young. Why are you such a great sculptor? My wet nurse came from a family of masons, and not those masons. I split my own real rock masons, who were the original peasants who fought back. You know, they slaughtered them all on Friday the 13th, and they moved them to fucking thing, and then, you know, then they captured them. We must form secret societies, Cecil fucking Rhodesia fucking Rhodes, to take back what is fucking rightfully ours, Queen Elizabeth's fucking cousin, Cecil creepy fucking Rhodes. Fucking the Council of Foreign Relations, the Masonics, all these secret fucked up fucking, fuck them, every one of them. The judges, they're all corrupt. So, that's who great artists are. That's Picasso. Franco is still alive. Oh, he stood up in that motherfucker. Fucking the great activist fucking artists use the genre of the day. It's nothing but the form of communication. That's Michelangelo's quote. And boy, you know, painter, sculptor. I've seen the Leah Ptah. I've seen fucking David. I've seen my favorite right there at the Duomo, his second Leah Ptah. It's half done and it's kicked over. It's got a broken fucking arm. That's his best fucking work. The great activist artist. It's painful. It's fucking hardcore. And it's struggle, but you gotta piss in their fucking fireplace any way you fucking can. You gotta fucking kick the doors down if you're gonna be the real fucking activist artist. The rest of them are a bunch of fucking panty painters. They're Michelangelo's fucking painting over the work. That's who they are. That's who they are, just like that fuckhead. Fucking all those fucking sellout fucking whores. Not me. Not me. Not me. What a painting this one is. Huh? What a painting. It's a big one, too. Video killed the radio star. Video killed the radio star. Video killed the radio star. Oh, those are my little grandsons. I think he's going to shave his head today. Kevin Blanch, the new underground media. The greatest event in human history, the Fukushima meltdowns. The greatest crime in human history, the cover-up of the said event, and everybody that's played along. Stay tuned.